welcome back to the channel, friends. Today is a special day because I am taking you along with me. I have several stops to make and errands to run, and I thought that one of those stops is at Hobby Lobby because I have a frother that's not functioning correctly, and I can't stir my collagen into my coffee in the morning. I mean, come on, first world problems, right? So we are going to run there and take that back. And I noticed the last time that I was here, just like the one in my hometown, that there is a Harbor Freight right next door. Now, Harbor Freight, if you're not aware, is a hardware store. It's quite smaller scale than, say, Menards or Home Depot or one of those. And they have a lot of really cool stuff. It's one of my dad's favorite places to peruse. And so we're gonna stop in there because if you're not aware, or you're not following the Craft Room Reset series that I have been doing, I have a few things that I need storage solutions for, and I know for a fact that there are some things there that I've been wanting or that I wanted to look at, and I thought I would take you along with me and maybe we'll just do a little field trip, peruse the aisles, and see what we can use for our craft room, first and foremost for storage and creative use space. And then maybe we'll look at some other things that we can actually use in our craft room for tools and things like that. So that is what we're going to do today. Come along with me and let's see what we can find, and let's explore Harbor Freight. Well, this is a pretty sight to come into, the big green monster. And really, the first thing that I came to was this end cap with these magnetic bowls. And I think these are going to be a game changer for a lot of people. Easy storage. But if you're like me, you need them. Just getting a little lay of the land as we go. And there is just so much to see. But it's so well put together. I thought this was kind of nice. These are all tarps of varying sizes, shapes, and such. And they're very inexpensive, but would be great if you do mixed media, if you dye paper. And then look at these. Oh my gosh, they're on casters. I think if you were just starting your craft room and wanted to utilize things from Harbor Freight, this would be a great place to start. So that one was one that was not on casters. But then what a great way to make your items that you've already got mobile. There's a whole rack of the casters there. And then this little household area was fantastic too. Those scissors looked, I know they don't look like it there, but man, they were heavy duty. I'm sure that they're great. I will show you afterwards what I picked up, and I've gotten some of these in the past, and they are magnetic. I did purchase a lot of magnetic items. Look at this electrical tape. So if you didn't have washi, you could always use that. This display was just some basic hardware type of things, and I like those little clips. And then they had screwdrivers, and this was interesting, these little picks. They look like something to use at the dental office. And then that was an automatic center punch, I think. I did pick those up. I thought those were they're just cute for $1.99. Oh, that's like a granny getter, but it's magnetic. So, if you don't want to get up off your chair, you can have one of those as well. And that I thought was interesting. They had the grommets and the setter. It was very inexpensive. If you have a pegboard system, there was tons of stuff and it was so inexpensive. And their mobile storage was really good too and reasonable. Now those bottom ones I could not find a price on, but if you wanted to do some traveling crafts, there's lots of really sturdy things that you could carry not just your paper and your art supplies, but bigger tools too, because they're heavy duty. And then they did have some smaller plastic bins. I loved the ones on the left, to my left. Those were little cute little storage as well, the little boxes. And then they had kind of your typical storage boxes too, like the one that I am pulling out right now, in different sizes. So lots of variety, and you can see probably by looking, the prices were fantastic. Now, I might be the only one really interested in this, but the rubber gloves were abundant and in varying sizes and weights. I use them a lot, so I thought that was great. Now I'm moving on to a display with lots of the magnetic pieces. Those were glove holders. These were, oh, those are paper towel holders. And then they're made for cabinets like these, and you'll see a lot of these, but there was such a variety. I did need a new pair of snips. Mine are junk, so I was checking out all of the options, and boy, did they have a lot of them. So not only storage, but also your tools. There's a whole set if you needed an entire set. I think it was under $13 for that entire set, which would be great if you're a jewelry maker. But look at these storage pieces. They are so pretty. Now, this one I think was like $899, but there were a lot that weren't. I love the height of this, and if you love purple, that one's a great one. But the one coming up, this one right here that I'm kind of going by a little bit because I wanted to look at these rolling carts, which I thought were great in price. I think they were $129.79. This one is really cool because it's got the top on it and it already is on casters. And then I turned around and there are all of these tool storage, also some magnetic, some not, but things that you would put your scissors in, your screwdrivers. I think you could even use some of those magnetic pieces in drawers if you wanted to, but there were a lot of them. So abundant opportunities for storage. And then look at those. Those are for sockets, but wouldn't they be awesome to put in the colors on your wall for thread? $4.99 for the little tools that I thought all of these would be really great. If you have a Cricut and you're doing weeding, I thought that would be great. I was having a ball in here. I mean, there was just so much to see. And I think what I liked most about it is it's on a much smaller scale than, say, your box stores like Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards. So I gave you a good variety of tools and storage as well. All of the tapes and adhesive, they had glue guns, they had cordless glue guns, all the super glues, tons of different options, a lot of wood glue as well, tapes. I did pick up, because it was way cheaper even than at the dollar store, a roll of masking tape. I didn't have masking tape. And then their microfiber towels were under $2 as well. And so those are kind of nice to have handy. Zip ties. I use a lot of cable ties for my cords and other things. But I think you could do some crafts with them too, especially those colored ones. Look, check out this ruler. I think it was, I want to say 4 feet long. Metal ruler. I did not see any centering rulers, but I thought this was a great deal. $42 for a digital scale. And what I liked about it is the weight part was separate from the scale part. Mine is all hooked together. So that was kind of a nice thing to know. And, you know, I have a love for my cutting device, but they did have several varieties, large and small, if you needed kind of a box cutter piece. And look at this. This is what you would use like for construction. You would use it for if you were making a plumb bob. You know, you would put the chalk on it, and they had this bright orange and pink. So I think that would be cute to tie your journals up with. And then this was kind of a neat piece as well. I don't think I got the cost on that, but lots of little places to store your bits and bobs, and it was very heavy duty. And then that bottom piece, I think it pulls all the way up and covers everything so that it locks. They also had quite a bit of wires, so if you were doing any beadwork or doing dangles, they had a lot of variety. They had black, they had silver, and in different gauges as well. So that was kind of fun, and a lot of it on a roll for the price. What do we got here? I don't remember. Oh, more clamps. Clamps are always great to keep on hand. And then those are awesome. You put them on whatever you're using so that you don't get marks from the clamps. Well, that was a ton of fun. Harbor Freight for the win. I'm on to Hobby Lobby where I'm going to take this thing in and exchange it hopefully for a new one. So let's do this. And of course, I'll probably have to look around. Well, of course, they told me, just go get what you need and then come back and you can exchange it. So of course, now I got to look. And I found this. And this is this 11 by 16 snackle box called Build-A-Board by Farberware. And this is what I usually keep my food in for the day. So I'll like put my cottage cheese and my veggies and my fruits and whatever else I decide to have, so that I have kind of a balanced day of snackabilities, because I like to snack instead of eating one big meal. And this has a cutting board on the top, so I think this would be great for the camper. So I'm going to grab one of those. It's $24.99, but all their spring shop is 40% off, so it is $14.99. Man, I almost should get two, but no, I'll just get one. These would be great for storage too. Lots of options. There's a skinny one. These are considered the spring, oh no. They're just 40% off, but there's several designs. There's the big kahuna. Ah, yeah. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Ooh, and if you need a little blingy blingster, some gold. Nice. Okay, I had to show you this because these are $99. Those are $49.99. Some of those metal pieces at Harbor Freight were like $149, $249. I don't know what's going on here, but they got a lot going on. So I am back home, as you can tell, and I'm itching to start organizing with the new things that I bought at Harbor Freight. And I wanted to show you and start with a couple of the things that are not organization related. But I did grab that roll of masking tape because I did not have any at home. And I also decided to grab this eyelet setter. It is called the Grommet Pliers and 100 Grommets, because I'm most curious about whether or not these are good and how well they work. Now, the gentleman that helped me did say that they had grommets that were sold separately, but we did not find them. The only ones we found were the great big ones that you would use like for tie downs or for big tarps. So I don't know if they have them there, but we could not seem to find them. So I did get one set of these little clips, and I should have got something to open them up with. But I am curious and I want to test them. I'm working on a Valentine's journal right now, and so I want to try these while I sew in the signatures. They're the 6-piece 7/8 spring clamp set. Truthfully, I just bought them because I thought they were pretty, but I do want to see how they work as opposed to some of the larger ones, because these are nice handheld size. They were very inexpensive, as you saw on the video, and hey, you could use them for chip clips if you wanted to use them for that. Secondly, I bought a couple of packs of the magnetic bulldog clips. I think that's, yeah, they're called bulldog clips. So I got 2 of those that I have a couple of things I might want to use these for. So we'll stay tuned. And then I bought 3 sets of these hooks, these magnetic hooks. Now I have bought these at Dollar Tree before, but I wanted to try them from Harbor Freight, and I do have something specific to use these for. So we'll see how well they work. Fingers crossed. Oh, and one other tool, I did pick up another pair of diagonal color cutters, the tin snips. We'll see how those work because mine have gone to the birds. Now I did get a tiny one of these, I think that you saw in the video. It is the magnetic parts holder, and they have them in a variety of colors. These are the colors of some of their big tool chests. So I thought it would be fun to get two. I think these look like bottle caps, so I thought they were kind of fun. And so I did get two of them, and then I got the smaller one that I will keep at the lake, and it worked great. I tried it. Oh, here we go. The pliers were $4.99 with the grommets, and the parts holders were $4.99. These that I just got, and then I got the paper towel holders, and this is what they look like. They're 2 pieces. The paper towel holders were $14.99, as were the glove holders. So I got one for the gloves, and I think I'm gonna use it for something else, but hopefully it will work and I'll have space for it. So we shall see. And then the bulldog clips were $1.99, and the hooks were $4.99. So they were a little bit more expensive. So that is everything that I got at Harbor Freight. And so I hope that you enjoy watching the final tour of the craft room, which stay tuned because that's going to be really fun. I am doing not only the tour, but I'm going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm going to give you lots of tips and tricks that have worked for me over the years and seem to be working really well in the new year. So I've been using the system for probably since September or October, and I think I'm liking it a lot. So come see that one if you haven't yet. And tell me what your favorite thing is, and if you have a Harbor Freight near you, what do you like to use, and what things did I miss out on that maybe I should go back again and check out. Thanks, as always, for joining me, and remember to always take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.